Hello, Alex Stinton from Push Square here. I'm up to my knees in energy drinks. You may be asking why. It's because the digital versions of The Division have just gone live, and I'm here to play the opening section for you, just to give you an idea of what the game's about. I've played the beta personally, pretty good from what I saw, but who knows what the final game's can actually be like, so I thought as I fire it up, I'd share it with you guys so you can see just what it's like. Let's have a look. Okay, not spend too much time on the options.
You know, this Black Friday, you can sleep in.
All over the region.
Retailers are calling this their 149,000 stores offering sales in the
cash sales changing hands.
Hit the stores. The flu season is off to its earliest
Appears
start.
to be a previously unknown
See,
variant.
I'm already getting upset by this apocalypse. People were failing to queue properly, and no doubt the tea's run out as well. Sounds absolutely awful.
Back on the breaking news, leading with unconfirmed reports of a smallpox
outbreak is a highly rehearsed scenario.
and National Guard units converging on a hospital in central Manhattan.
closed. It's smallpox is a very real danger.
AIDS, more than Ebola.
Let me stop you there. This is not a panic situation.
It is a panic situation. The tea's run out, and people aren't queuing in an orderly fashion.
Park has been converted to a mass burial ground.
Power outages, gas line leaks, fires. The government's
Expecting another night of widespread looting.
People of New York are begging
What would have?
first responders are either dead
No resources available.
or treated like animals.
It's not a job. We're not trained for.
When we were activated, we knew the situation was bad. Worse than anyone knew. We are an elite, highly skilled group of embedded agents. They only call us when everything else has failed. We have no rules. We have no limits. Our job is to protect what remains.
We are your co-workers. We are your neighbors. We might even be your friends.
I was going to say, it might even be you as it turns to the camera and points at you.
We are.
The Division.
Okay, so character creator, I won't spend too much time on this. Let's have a look. I thought there'd be more to it than the beta was pretty limited, but this seems to be a very similar sort of amount of options. It's cold. It's brown eyes. Hair, the most important thing. I do. You always got to put scars on. It's a bit too early for that. Level 1 characters, you probably shouldn't have scars. I'm gonna say, what have you been doing with your life up to this point where you've been activated that gets you a scar like that? Oh. It's war paint. No, don't bother. No, don't want war paint. To accessories. Keep it pretty standard. Let's not spend too much time on this.
Intelligent System Analytic Computer is activated. All ISAC systems are confirmed online.
Okay, well, first things
Take
first.
cover at the marker to begin weapon verification.
Don't judge me for this. Gotta invert. Gotta always invert. So, third-person action game, cover-based shooter. So, to cover.
Weapon test initialized. Open fire at the highlighted targets. Primary weapon test successful. Weapon test initialized. Open fire at the highlighted targets. Sidearm test successful.
Welcome aboard, Agent. This is Louis Chang, Northeast Section Commander of the Division. You have been activated because Brooklyn has become dangerously unstable. Isaac has updated us with your progress. Proceed to the nearest safe house for your full equipment loadout.
A lot of Ubisoft Club rewards being unlocked here. One interesting thing, I guess, about this is that there was a bit of a brouhaha, I guess you might call it, that Brooklyn was not included in the game because it'd been seen in some of the early trailers, and clearly here we are. Now, it's long suspected that since the beta kicked off you at level 4, and you just arriving in Manhattan, that potentially we're going to start here, and it seems to have been confirmed as the case. So, how much time we'll be spending here, we don't know. Let's find out. Certainly a nice looking game.
Agent, I've confirmed that your fellow agent Faye Lau has arrived here. Check in with her when you get inside.
Readings indicate this area is safe.
This is what level 1 gear looks like. Not very flashy, but I guess it's the probably the equivalent of a fantasy RPG of starting with your basic clothing, I guess. Oh, and here are a load of other players. All in their equally unremarkable gear at this point.
We're losing this whole neighborhood. Rioters are moving through, in force, and headed this way.
Put your people there. I see someone else got the call. I'm Agent Faye Lau, Division. Activated the same time as you, part of the second wave of us going in. I don't know what happened to the first wave, but unfortunately, there's still lots left for us to do. We don't have much intel, and we don't have the luxury of failure. Not with Manhattan under lockdown and Brooklyn on the brink. People like me, and you, we're what's left to hold the line. With any luck, we'll have more to go on once we rendezvous with the commander. More about the situation, about who's turning the streets into a war zone, anything that's gonna help us do what we're supposed to do. And if you'll excuse me, Lieutenant.
Officer Hazen and his team are handling situation reports. If you're looking for a hotspot, that's who you want to talk to.
Complete your activation at the terminal to enable Directive 51 operational status and equipment.
I guess warning, probably should have said earlier, we're playing for the opening division, so if you didn't want to spoil it for yourself, probably best not to watch the stream. But if you are on the fence about the division, and I think quite a few people are, feel free to stick around, ask any questions you might want me to, things you might want to look at, that you see and say, hang on, Alex, can I have a look over there? What's that interesting thing? just let me know in the chat and I will do my best to sort you out. Just for you, if you are interested, we have a competition running on pushsquare.com right now where you can win some Division merchandise from the lovely people at Numbskull Designs, a lovely t-shirt and mug. So if you are a fan of the Division, worthwhile heading over to check out that competition and enter. So let's verify
Identity
our
confirmed. SHD equipment activated.
Okay, not sure what that did. Gentleman doing star jumps there, getting ready for the action.
Thank God you're here, Agent. I've never seen Brooklyn like this. We're barely hanging on. I'll be your point of contact for any emergency ops. We've had plenty of action and it's not letting up. Jesus. I'm not gonna have any hair left when this thing is done.
Certainly a lot of people milling around.
Hey, check these babies out.
I'm jammed, I'm stuck. Maybe they should have activated the agents in some sort of orderly fashion so we didn't all arrive at once. So, matchmaking for Brooklyn. This guesses how you... matchmake with some people. Right, let's get out there and just do some action. Vendor.
Hey, you gotta see this.
A nice little
Warning.
navigation.
Now leaving the safe area.
Isaac can intercept transmissions from locations on the map, so you can get a little more intel on what you're getting into.
Agent, rioters took the weekly food supply from the Brooklyn Heights Distribution Center. They try and sell it back to all the starving people. Plain and simple profiteering on the backs of people who are suffering. Get that food back.
Oh, they've got the tea. They've got the tea, haven't they? They've hoarded it. They've stopped it. So, is this a shoot-on-sight situation? Yeah, quite possibly.
Take out the leader. That's gonna hurt.
Right, so I picked up some loot there. It would look distinctly grey in colour, so probably not much good. So protective pack. So my arm skill is up, which what's that improved? Doesn't seem to suggest what. That's a new bag. Slightly more. Got something hanging off it now. Right.
Missing supply crate located.
So where are they taking the tea? Certainly is nice looking.
Location.
It has got the day one patch installed, so I don't know how much that has an effect in terms of performance over what was like in the beta, and it still looked pretty nice then.
I'm telling you, it won't budge. It's because you're doing it wrong. I got this. Huh?
And there we go. Shut the door already.
Show me how it's done.
This...
Area secured.
No warning. Shoot on sight. Yeah, this the Division don't take any prisoners. So we've got a fragmentation grenade. Correctly, so you open it. Yeah, so that's how you select your grenades. You know what? I really like the look of this game. I mean, it's how interesting they managed to make it will remain to be seen, whether it's all just streets like this and underground kind of areas, which seem to be what I saw mainly in the beta. I hate to compare it to Destiny in the slightest, but I think the kind of a sci-fi or fantasy setting gives you much more license to I guess experiment and do something a bit more interesting than the kind of the norm. But it'd be nice to see kind of what an RPG does in a kind of modern day setting. You don't tend to see too many of them. Let's retrieve the tea.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
One step closer to restoring order by having a nice cuppa.
I got this.
Health rebounds. You can see the kind of the bars at the bottom segmented. So if you lose a segment entirely, you have to use a medikit to restore it. But if you only lost a part of it, you get it all back after a while. Oh, I've dropped no nice loot for me. But it sounds like some men in here up to no good. Oh no, just a radio.
Overlords to deal with. And the best part is you don't even know who they are. They could be your neighbor, your co-worker, your cousin, your brother.
Boring conversation anyway. Another supply crate. These are the biscuits to go with the tea.
Confirmed. Pickup marked. GTF notified.
Great work, Agent. We'll get that food back to the people who need it.
Right, so select the next mission. So yeah, this is quite a small area looking at this. Clearly the starting area. So what have we got? Rescue civilians. We'll get some credits, some XP and a shotgun. The side mission. Find morphine supply. Well, civilians or morphine? Civilians or morphine? We'll go morphine.
Agent, those rioters have stolen a crate of morphine. Probably gonna try and sell it or use it. We've got people in real pain who need those drugs. See if you can recover that crate.
What's this icon here? There's this sort of... missed something in here. Aha. Level 2 protective gloves. Not level 2, but let's keep that for when I do hit level 2, which should be relatively shortly. As I said, any questions you've got in the chat, feel free to hit me up. I will give you a shout out and try and answer the best I can. Obviously, limited amount of time with the game so far, but anything you want to look at. What have I got so far? Weapon wise, I've got it's like an MP5 and pistol of some kind. It'd be great to have something like this in real life, wouldn't it? Some augmented reality thing to tell you where to go. Ethan DeLong asks, will this game get boring fast? Now there's the question, isn't it, ultimately? I played quite a bit of the beta and I quite enjoyed what I was playing, but who knows how long it will hold up, you know, how much repetition there'll be. I mean, there's all sorts of data mining that people have done already on the game to kind of see how many missions there are. So it's hard to say, and ultimately a lot of it depends on, you know, if you're getting a nice feedback of loot and character progression, then you can probably keep going for quite a while. It's certainly kind of, you know, I really like the setting. I'm a big fan of Tom Clancy's sort of approach and the kind of the games that was kind of spawned from his style of writing. You know, Splinter Cell, Ghost Recon, that sort of thing. So this setting really appeals to me personally, so I can find myself being quite interested in playing it for a while.
Missing supply crate located.
Obviously, there'll be a review up on pushsquare.com at some point. Editor Rob Ramsey is the gentleman who's got the chance to do that review. So it'll be a case of he'll be playing it over the coming days. Who knows how long it'll take for him to get to a point where he can render his judgment. But I think the beta and early signs it's quite promising, but only time will tell. Ethan's asked also, do I think it's going to be better than Destiny? I was so up for Destiny when it came out, and it turned out to be a massive disappointment. Only really turned things around. Only turned things around with the Taken King, in my opinion. Is this going to be better than it? I don't know. A lot of it's. I mean, Destiny had its problems in its development, and it clearly showed in the end product. And I think there's much more to this from the off, which will mean it's probably got more of a chance to kind of draw people in than Destiny did. I mean, Destiny had people that were really into it, and they were into it for a while, but for me it just wasn't quite enough there at the start for it to be worth the
Hostile
time.
forces approaching.
Oh, yeah, they're going to come more. Like a bit of hot swapping at the end. Run out of ammo in your main weapon and switch to your backup.
Shoot the knees!
Shoot the knees?
We own this place. This is ours now.
Someone's got around me, have they? Obviously not too challenging in the start. Level 1 enemies. The equivalent, I guess, of the rats in a fantasy RPG.
Go for it.
Yeah, you really can't stand out in the open for too long. You end up taking a bit more punishment than you would in a normal game, because they've already lost one bar of health.
Sparrow 5 is on site and ready to engage.
So, some allies come out there. So we can get around the back.
They don't even know what they're fighting for.
Take them all out.
Organized. Hit 'em
Target is secure. No more hostiles detected.
And we've got the morphine.
Great work, Agent. We'll get those drugs back to the wounded where they'll be used properly.
What have we got dropped? Probably nothing particularly exciting. I am level 2 now, so I can equip those protective gloves I picked up earlier. So let's have a look. Oh no, we've got some other stuff. So we've got protective armor. It's a bit more, increase our armor. That's what that stat is. ARM is armor. Who'd have thought it? Civilian gas mask. The same, and a holster. Can equip an ability. Have available skills, expand toolkit, tactical options. Now I quite like the pulse, which kind of buffs your damage and kind of highlights enemy. GK0920 asked me how I've been finding it. It's alright actually, not too bad. I say it's early days yet, we're kind of less than an hour into it, but I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. I said only time will tell, but hopefully if you're on the fence about it, this quick look I'm doing will give you a good impression, or an impression of whether it's for you or not.
Been by the Russian consulate yet?
So, didn't assign that skill, then I got distracted by a question in the chat. So, equip it. Equip it on there, so while on R1, I've now got this tactical pulse, so... There we go, so you get critical hit chance up, critical hit damage up. Going tonight. That was another nice thing. The kind of the weather and day-night cycle from the beta were really, really nice. Other side mission. I guess we'll go and rescue the civilians. I mean,
Agent, we've gotten word of a hostage situation at a bank. Looks like you'll have to go through the subway tunnel to access the building. We need you to move in and minimize the damage.
ah, this is definitely the bit from the first E3 demo. You come up that road, or they came up that road, looking there briefly before they headed down to the police station, which is just there.
What are you gonna do? Just hand it over.
So yeah, that's
You trying to give me a heart attack?
from the E3 reveal. We'll go down there. Breaky1 Dios has asked me did you buy the gold edition of The Division? Yes, I did. To bring you guys a look as soon as possible on it. I thought it would be the servers would be going live at midnight, but then it turned out that physical copies you got earlier could play it a bit earlier today. So I'm not quite on the ball with this live stream as I wanted to be, but hey ho. So yes, I did. And ultimately, you know, I'm quite interested in playing it personally. So rather than wait, I decided to pick it up myself.
Warning. Hostile presence detected.
No one else is gonna use it.
Okay. Let's hit the pulse.
Man, nothing good.
We've got 3 enemies. Let's get to cover.
I got this. Revenge of Hey, this is our house. Let's root him out. Keep shooting.
I am playing this at the moment on a 55-inch Sony TV.
Neutralized.
Ironically enough, we go all Sony all the time at pushsquare.com. As I said earlier, it is 20 to 1 in the morning in the UK, so I am up to my knees in Red Bull.
Somebody out there. Can you please let me out?
Missed some loot out there. It's nice it shows up on the mini-map that you don't miss stuff, especially with grey, it's quite easy to miss. The gold edition, asked in the chat, I think it comes with a skin, and it comes with a couple of other bits. I'm not sure specifically what it was. Do you know what? That's not really that important. I think the season pass is probably the most important thing with it, because it gets all the obviously add-ons that are coming through. But you know, skins, not that important in my opinion. It shouldn't be the dictator of whether you buy something or not. Not in my opinion, anyway. Right, so let's see if I've got to equip. So a nicer rucksack. And no, that's not any better than what I've got currently. So if you've just joined us, my name's Alex Stinson from pushsquare.com, and I'm playing the opening of The Division. If you have any questions you'd like to ask, then please hit up the chat, and I'll do my best to answer them while trying to play and not embarrass myself by dying so early in the game.
Nice work shutting that down, Agent.
Finally! Oh, thank you so much. That was terrifying. Now I need to get the hell out of here.
Thank you for that.
Right, so we've got a shotgun. Let's give that a go. It's actually worse than what we've got. No, let's not do that. Miss the lootable container because they show up on the map as well, so if you get something, another backpack. If that's any better than what we've got, didn't look like it was. No, it's worse, so. So that's the first couple of. I've just done some more icons on the map, no idea what they are. Oh, it's the entrance to the where I came in. A lootable container somewhere around here. Inside that fence by the looks of it. Might get out another way. Tom N has asked in the chat if I think the graphics are like E3 or worse. They're not as good as the E3 demo, let's be honest, but that was they were targeting probably what they thought the kind of new consoles would be able to do. They'd probably been working on it before, but then what turned out was a little less power than anticipated. So there's compromises. Let's get it clear. It's a good looking game. No kind of issues from my perspective. There's some nice lighting as you can see in here and other places, very atmospheric. So you know, not much to complain about from in my opinion. I think it looks really nice, but nowhere near as nice as it was in the E3 reveal. Now, whether the PC version meets those standards, I can't comment. But I'm sure there'll be plenty of breakdowns going on various PC websites to kind of look at that one way or another. Head back to the safe house. To the party of agents that were gathering there. Love running across the top of cars, never gets old. So actually, let's close the door. Okay. That's still in there from the E3 demo. Some loot here. Oh, so stocking my ammo. Go back to the house party. See if there's still loads of players knocking around in it. Yeah, house party's still on, yeah. Where's the beer, guys? Where's the beer? No?
Fantastic work, Agent. I think you put the lid back on this place just when it was about to boil over. We all thank you. And I wanted to say personally that I've lived in Brooklyn my whole life. So what you've done means a lot to me.
Tom N asks if it's an improvement over the beta was an improvement over the alpha. I couldn't really tell, you know. I know that there's some options you can turn off now which supposedly make the graphics a bit sharper with kind of a bit of a hit in frame rate. But I didn't really notice that much of a difference, if I'm being honest.
So I went uptown. Decided to have a look for myself
Got a piece here that's calling your name.
So what's this
Nobody's got
gentleman
a better selection.
How much money have I got? 105.
I'll be here when you change your mind.
So that's like heading back to the police station factored into the E3 demo. Some nice effects there. Yeah, so it's not a bad looking game. I think, you know, if you play this you're gonna not be disappointed. Still hanging on to that first E3 demo, maybe a little bit disappointed, but that's this is a main mission. You can then change the difficulty or matchmake with people. So let's keep it on a normal difficulty for now. Don't make it too difficult while I'm live streaming. Psychotic break. Yes, I might have one soon if I with lack of sleep. But what currency is in the game? Right. Well, there's credits, which you can see there, which clearly you can buy currency with, but there's something called, I think it was Phoenix credits or Phoenix something, which no one's quite sure exactly what it's for. The developer said that there were no microtransactions, so it wasn't a, you know, pay real money for these credits to buy other things, but we'll have to wait and see. Oh, and there's Dark Zone currency as well, so stuff you earn from the Dark Zone, which are kind of separate to the credits from the PvE area. So there seems to, I think, probably 3 different currencies for you to grind out and pick up.
Agent, get that precinct back under control. If that precinct goes, we lose Brooklyn.
What's up, guys? What's going on?
Hostiles incoming.
Shooting people? Why not?
Looks like they've got grenades.
It's not as good as the E3 demo, the damage to the glass.
Brooklyn Dispatch, this is Division Command. We've got an agent incoming to assist at the 84th, but all entrances are blockaded.
Division, that's the best news I've had all month. Try the parking garage in the back.
Got that, Agent? That's your in. Go get him.
We need to protect this block from these scavengers.
A grenade. Set someone on fire, did I?
They've got no strategy. We can beat them.
Like this, I do love this mechanic of being cover like that.
Inbound.
I think it was possibly the start, was it? I think it was. Oh! Oh, some green loot. So that's what we've got. Guard vest, I see. Oh no, I can't equip it yet. Let's be level 4.
Warning. Incoming hostiles detected.
Barrels! Red barrels!
Oh, they got him. Just gotta wait it out.
Do me a favour, he was on fire. There's a container here to loot.
I saw a lot of
It's inside the
LMB
building.
weapons being moved to that site near the tunnel.
Restock.
You gotta be smart about where to hit next.
Got a grenade to the back, it's probably worth hitting first.
You gotta be smart about where to hit next.
New York ain't the same.
Got that right.
I'd probably pop that to scan a bit too early, but close enough to him.
Hostiles incoming.
And that. So, use one of the medikits to get my health back up. Something to search here that I skipped over when I... The flashbang. Yeah, hello to any new people joining us. I'm Alex Stinson. I'm from pushsquare.com, PlayStation website. The number one independent source for all your PlayStation news. So if you're not familiar with us, please head over to the site, click subscribe for this YouTube channel where we do various videos and live streams. If you're interested in Division, we've got a competition on the site at the moment to win a couple of bits of merchandise from Numbskull Designs. A lovely Division mug for you to enjoy your tea with, and a t-shirt. So if you're interested in getting your hands on some Division or official
Warning.
Division merchandise,
Hostiles
then
detected.
head over there. Jason Bourne says Push Square is a good website. Thank you very much for that. Of course it is. Though I guess I'm slightly biased to that fact. And you're Jason Bourne as well. Who wouldn't want to listen to Jason Bourne? Find the hostages.
This is bullshit. They could ID us. I say we take them out. Keep them alive to negotiate. Trade. They're no good to us dead. Not yet, anyway. Gonna blow!
Probably slightly needless to throw the flashbang in and shoot them. Probably could have just done it straight away, but you want to feel like you're a military operative that's doing the right things. Throw the flashbang in, disorientate them, and then take them out. Armory. Bet they've taken all the good stuff. gun. I'll have to check that out. I think it might be better than the one I've got. No, it's slightly worse. I've missed a container, I think I have. No, it's just a restock one.
Get me out of here! Keep it down. Don't get them riled up. Play nice and give me time to get us out of here.
Hey, thanks for looking out for us. I don't know where you came from, but we'd have been screwed without you. Thanks.
Certainly atmospheric. They've done, I think, a really good job with the feel of the world and the look of it. It does feel like everything's gone to hell, that it's on the brink, and you're the only thing here to kind of stop it going really badly wrong, or wrong that it's gone already, I guess. Keep stocked up with soda.
Warning. Hostiles detected nearby.
They really think they can get away with this?
Bliss probably has some surprises waiting for you. This city's going to hell. Keep on thinking about the virus, where it came from.
Warning. Additional incoming hostiles detected. Warning. Additional incoming hostiles detected.
Oh, look at the flooding in right now. Okay. No respawn zone, so it's equivalent of the dark zone in Destiny, I guess. Yes, it will be.
They've got no strategy. We can beat them.
Icon there, not quite sure what that is showing. Oh, it's the moving around, I guess.
They've got no strategy. We can beat them. Nice grouping. They've got no strategy. We can beat them.
Well, that's slightly annoying. Repeating dialogue
Alert.
doesn't change.
Hostiles detected.
Oh, stop saying that. I think I'll shoot you. Oh, grenade.
Warning. Additional hostiles incoming.
stop staying out in the open so much. Oh, that's an elite. Oh, yeah. And I guess showing that this really is a cover-based shooter, that you can't get away with running around in the open. You end up in deep trouble.
You hadn't showed up, and things might have gone very different.
I nearly died on a live stream.
You hadn't showed up, and things might have gone very different.
That's showing stuff that's above.
Excellent work, Agent. Brooklyn is stable again. Manhattan is another story. Let's get over there and see for ourselves. I've got more agents with me now. We'll rendezvous with Agent Lau and fly over together. Commander Chang out.
Okay, tutorial. The DPS statistic shows damage per second dealt by the weapon. Select the weapon inventory, open the detailed view with stats and handling properties of the weapon. To compare a weapon to your equipped weapon, go to inventory, select a different weapon and press triangle. Got it. Go to Manhattan. So yeah, that seems like this is where we could transition to the area that we saw at the start of the beta. So the weather effects are nice, so we've gone from day to night, from quite clear to snowing, and it's feels very natural, the transition from one to the other.
Over there. There's a bar behind that building. Best whiskey sours in Manhattan. If we take this city back, I'll buy you a drink. Sorry. I mean, when we take it back. Here it comes. The rest of us should be in this chopper. Can't believe it's finally happening. Do this!
Welcome, Agent.
Dear, that's fortunate but not unexpected if you played the beta, because you knew something bad was going to happen. Every Ubisoft studio touched this game.
Here it comes.
No Reflections. Why can't we just have another driver game? I'd love another driver San Francisco.
I need you. Sir. Hey! Just hold on! Hey! Just hold on!
Here's a straw poll for the chat. Driver San Francisco. Thumbs up or thumbs down?
I need you!
Let me know in the chat. Here we are,
You're gonna be okay.
where the beta started.
Hell, at this point, you're more okay than me. Shit. That explosion took out the commander. We have a job to do. We're still gonna do it. It's just...
Landing in 1 minute. Should be able to see it coming up on my right.
Found out a little more about the first wave. They're all either dead or MIA. So this is up to us. That's why we need to get it together. Right now.
JTF 6-8 to tower, visual Hudson. Yeah, 2 division agents on board. That explosion was their right end. Okay, clear to land. JTF 6-8.
Usually you need some time to know if you can count on someone. Well, we're out of time. I bet's on you. It has to be. I hope to God I'm right.
Welcome to Hudson Piers. I'm not sure what you're looking to get out of this. Everything behind this gate is a goddamn war zone.
So who's in command here?
Captain Benitez was in charge. He was leading up to the post office, but we lost contact when he left base this morning. If he's still radio silent by tomorrow, there's talk of pulling out.
No one's pulling out. We're taking this city back. Get whatever gear you need. I'll catch up with you.
Good luck out there. You'll need it.
It'll be interesting to see how much additional content there is compared to the beta, or it's going to be exactly the same. Let's have a look. The safe houses you can get to. I have a friend. The one that's my friends list. That's quite cool. You can see where they are in the open world. What if you walked up to them? They would be there. That'd be interesting to see. There's safe house around. So this is the area that the game covers. Be a fair old space. If the kind of small chunk that was in the beta is anything to go by. So let's have a look. Get those Ubisoft Club points.
This is bullshit. We can't just leave Manhattan. Your brother and his whole family.
You need to step through here, pal.
Yeah, pal, already on my way. Trigger your dialogue probably a couple of seconds earlier. And the next social area. So the house party is behind us. And we're at the I guess the music festival.
Hey, you!
Yeah, me, what?
Well, what can I help you with?
Buy some stuff, want to, let's
See you
leave
around.
it. Oh, get stuck. I'm one for finding stuff out in the world rather than buying it. I'm sure the currency can be spent on better things.
Oh, Agent, you look tired. Look, I hate to be the one to tell you, but we got so much to do here. So remember, wool is best in this weather, not synthetics. Listen, they got me doing this radio business because I got the sciatica, but you can count on me to give you the info you need, honey.
best gear in the city. Check it out.
Philly, Chicago, Atlanta, San Francisco,
Restocked.
LA. Infection numbers are through the roof.
Nothing more atmosphere killing than players running around with it, doing jumping jacks. Is that our stash? So what I should do, I should clear out my inventory, sell the gear that I picked up that I'm not going to be using. I assume this is where all that will be taking place.
You're gonna like what you see.
So. Don't really want that. Don't want that. What else I'll get rid of apart from that level 4, which I don't want.
Hey, you just got a great deal.
There's something else with a holster, I think that was better. There it was. See if I can add a box with a quick release magazine I picked up. See if it works. Yeah, so 1.5% reload speed. Improves the DPS of it. It's because you can shoot more quicker. It sounds like a music festival. Hey buddy, what you doing? Get him away, that's what you're doing. For some reason it's not letting me read this. Imagine because I've probably got everything, maybe. I think it's just I should be able to do something with it. Is that why he was running up and down? Is shrugging your shoulders? I don't know. I'm sure you don't want to be watching me try to work out what's going on there. Let's get out into the world. Seems to be where that's the problem with something, I don't know. But yeah, side missions seem to be very similar to the ones, or are the ones that
Multiple hostiles moving in from this.
in the beta. Let's go and do the base operations.
Yeah, but what if they have kids? Just hold the gun like you mean it.
They'll back down,
you have to especially if they got kids. Yeah? But what if they won't? Then it's on them. They don't have to die unless they decide they want to. It's their choice. This is some bullshit. Yeah, but I'm not gonna let some rich assholes get a pass just because I got a family. Everyone's got a family, and mine's starving. Now man up and let's do this.
HD asks, can you climb the Empire State Building? I have no idea. Not being completely familiar with the geography of New York, I wouldn't know where it actually was if it was even in the game. Right, so I got menus and more menus. So I got a windbreaker. So yeah, there we go. So you have your items and kit that affects your stats of the character and your weapons, and there's cosmetic items so you can have better classes of gear with that and kind of keep your physical appearance to what you want to be. There's nothing worse in an RPG than having a really good bit of kit that looks absolutely hideous. So it's a nice bit of an approach there, with more cosmetic aspects.
You got no reason to get in my face, friend.
You robbing me now? Well,
I should have paid more attention there. Well, it seemed to be looting someone they killed. Hello to anyone who's joined this stream. My name's Alex Stinton. I'm from PushSquare.com. The best independent source for your PlayStation news.
Finding cool crap makes it all worth
Ace has asked, how's the graphics compare to real life? That's a hard question. I'd suggest if this looked like real life that, one, I should probably stop drinking the energy drinks I've been drinking to kind of keep myself awake during the stream. And maybe see a psychiatrist.
Alert! Intercepting JTF radio traffic.
Taking small
Get
arms
involved in
fire.
this.
Small arms fire. We will have us in their sight. JTF, hearing this? Please respond.
Tracking signal. Analysis complete. Uploading coordinates.
Dude, this is my spot.
Rioters aren't wanting
Yeah,
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
learned early on that for a cover-based shooter it is quite important to take cover. But you'd have thought that. It's included in the name, cover-based shooter.
Target is secure. No more hostiles detected.
We're early enough in the game to get excited by the appearance of green loot.
I'm glad I'm fighting with you. Hopefully that'll make him think twice about
Let's have a look, see if that's a gun worth. We've got. Let's have that. Switch out my trusty P5. Let's get rid of the. Strip the weapon of the stuff I've added to it. Add that to police MP4. Works, I think it does. Yes, it does. Let's add that to it. Excellent. We're getting stronger. I know it's probably not going to be in there, but and this is going to make me sound like a bit of a gun nut, and I'm not at all. Not anything. I really like one of those fully automatic Glocks in Goss games. There's nothing better than in Modern Warfare 2 running around with two of those things blasting away with people full auto.
I'm not sure how much help you.
I really hope there's one of those in this game.
How are you on my
Again,
comms?
not a gun nut, so please do not
Got your
judge me
back.
for that
Just try not
statement.
to shoot at anyone who's trying to help you. Over.
Patching into local GTF radio channels.
Unit 43, be advised you have incoming division agents as backup to your location.
About damn time you get us some help. Get him here right now.
Oscar, we need support on the stairs. Martinez, move up on the flank. Go, go, go!
Yeah, baby, it's the division. I do like how everyone's treating you with kind of awe when you show up, like, yeah, division are here, we're saved. How about you have a grenade? Oh, grenade. Having not learned my lesson from earlier. I am standing out in the middle of the middle of the road.
Dispatch, situation outside is now under control. My official report, the division saved our sorry asses.
Thanks for the report, Bravo Squad.
That was some
stay alert out
shaky
there
voice
and
acting
keep it
there.
frosty. I'm glad you made it.
Now let's rebuild our base. Go on in and have a look around. I finally got some transportation, so I'm inbound. Let's do this.
Hoover up some parts that have been dropped. Yeah, we've got a shotgun. Worse than what I've got, so let's leave that. We've got another mod. What do we get? The barrel grip. So what would that go on? Would that go on this? Nope. Like only certain guns have certain slots, so I can add it to. Oh, that's a pretty unattractive colour. Houston 21 says upgrade your armour. Don't think I've got anything new to upgrade it. I think I've equipped the best kit I've got at the moment. But as with any loot RPG, I'm sure better stuff is just around the corner. Where's the entrance? Oh, it's back there.
Air ventilation and purification systems online. Contamination levels lowered.
Agent, we need our base up and running, and we need to show the people of New York they're getting their city back. Our base of operations has potential, but right now it's a piece of shit and we've got no one to staff it. To get this place where it needs to be, we need people who know what they're doing. Like doctors. There's a virologist running a field hospital over at Madison
HD
Square
says
Garden.
make sure to
but
close
the, whole
the door on
shit.
every car you
With
see.
her, we
I
can
was
get our
doing that
medical
earlier.
facilities online.
If you weren't in the stream at the
Without her-
start, I was... Every car door
The
in
JTF commander Benitez
Brooklyn
is
was
out in
closed.
the field and he's gone offline. Bring him back. We need him to set up a functional security wing, and it'll do a hell of a lot for morale. We've also got to restore basic services. We need power and the intel the grid can give us. They had a guy working on that, but it sounds like he ran into trouble patching us in. Without him, it's lights out. Isaac can map itself to each of the wings in the base and sync their progress so we can have a bigger picture of what's happening here. And the more stable this base is, the better shape the city will be in. The medical wing is a wreck right now. Once we get that virologist over here, we can build up a staff, investigate the origin of the virus, and start getting more supplies. For civilians, but for us as well.
God only knows how much damage the Vikings did.
The security wing needs some love. And Captain Benitez. The JTF love the guy. He can mobilize them and help us get the intel and firepower we need to get all these hostiles off the streets. The tech wing has obviously seen better days. But if you can get Rhodes back here, he's apparently got a lot of tricks up his sleeve. Former PMC, I think.
This is the trouble with playing the beta for quite a bit. You end up having to go through the motions again of what you've done probably twice before during the kind of the closed beta and the open beta. Hopefully this situation board will let me look at it. Yes.
Best of luck out there.
So plenty of icons. Ubisoft games, so icons galore.
There's nothing worth your while at Grand Central, unless you like mixing it up with the LMB. Got a piece here that's calling your name. Out. Best in the bar right here. Maybe you'll come back later?
Step right up and take a look. Well, that was disappointing.
Whatever you need, I've got.
Oh. Superfly.
Just window shopping, I guess.
Hey. Bad news. I'm not gonna be able to get out there. Not with my goddamn leg like this. I'll do what I can from here, but it's not the same. You have no idea how much I wanted to be in the field. I trained for a scenario like this my entire life, but it's worse than anything we could have imagined.
So I think I'll probably play for another half hour. That gives a good 2 hours
so it won't mess you up when you're finally activated.
Of play.
Well, I did that, and it didn't fucking work. I'm attached.
These are my side people. Stuff. Try not to ruin the story any more than this.
Oh.
Look, you need to...
Yeah, okay. Okay. They're counting on us. Let's not let them down.
Restock our weapons.
Best of luck out there.
Such a busy HUD in this game. So many things on screen. It's bits I like. I always like the floating text. After Splinter Cell Conviction was the thing that Ubisoft absolutely loved putting in the Tom Clancy games, but just everything else is so busy. Right, so let's head out and do some side stuff. If you've just joined the stream, my name's Alex Stinson. I'm from pushsquare.com, the leading independent site for all kind of PlayStation news. So head over there, check out what we've got going on. If you're liking The Division and you're kind of excited for its arrival, we're running a competition at the moment on site in conjunction with Numbskull Designs, where you can win a bit of Division merchandise. So head over and enter that competition over there if you're up for winning some of it. So yeah, we're just playing a bit more Division. I'm going to try and stick clear of the story stuff from now on, and I'll do a bit more side bits. Okay, so what we've got: tutorial matchmaking. Just the usual, you can invite people. Do you want to search for a group? Nope, not just this minute. So Thorn has asked in the chat, how large is the skill tree? Well, the abilities tree, these are the abilities with 3 different wings, but then each of the abilities also have kind of modifications. So you can see on the right hand side where you can kind of add different things to them. So the skills aren't huge, but you can mod them quite a bit. So Talents on this is more, so talents we can unlock, which kind of add more customization. So we've got stuff here like just improve your character really, looking at that. And then there's perks as well, so the skill tree's a bit smaller, but there's plenty of other bits of customization you can do. And then when you add in the cosmetic parts, so all the various other bits you can kit out. So let's have a look at. I've got any outfit sets. I think I had some.
Surprised and
I haven't got anything else. Yeah, so. Oh, do I give a medikit? I'll go on then.
oh, you big time.
No, it's not giving me anything good, but new weapon. Let's have a look. Let's find something to do.
Doing? You're hurting him. We're getting overrun. They're killing everyone in sight.
Damn it! If they blow open the floodgates, then
Captain, they've
Assault
got
stronghold.
Ah!
Hostage rescue.
what the hell are you doing? You're hurting him.
Listen up. I spent 6 years
Side
in
mission.
medical school. I don't give a shit.
There's one that was quite good. I remember seeing, which might be. No, it's not there. Right, let's go to this stronghold just around the corner. SKC Diamond asks, who's playing? It is I, Alex Stinton from PushSquare.com. Reviewer extraordinaire. No, I'm not reviewing this one, ironically enough. I'm merely live streaming for your pleasure.
Hanging out like that somewhere?
Morning. Marked hostile headquarters detected.
Ready to knock your head.
Nothing. Why don't you go check it out? Hell no.
I guess he had grenades. So did he.
Who the hell is on my turf? You crossed the line.
We've got an elite enemy there.
Hostile HQ neutralized. GTF dispatch informed.
So we picked up some security wing supplies, which I think you used to upgrade the different wings, if I remember correctly. Some credits. So I think the weapon parts and crafting materials. More weapon parts. A new mask that's a bit better for us. We'll equip that. And yeah, let's have a look how that compares to what we've got. I forgot I could equip this because we're now level 4. Ah, that looks nice. Tactical vector. That sounds cool. So there's a drone nearby. Saw on the SKC Diamond asked me, did I enjoy the beta? Yes, I did. I know a lot of people have been quite down on the Division. I think a lot of people maybe were burnt by Destiny, found it wasn't for them, and I'm kind of worried it's probably going to be a very similar situation. But you know, I quite enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to finding out what else there is here. I think there's possibility that it may run out of steam quite early, but I guess only time will tell from that perspective. So if you're on the fence, I'd wait for the reviews once the reviewers have spent a bit of time playing it. Oh, I see. SKC Design was actually talking about the Uncharted beta. I didn't actually play it. I don't go to Uncharted for the multiplayer, I go for the story, so not really something I was overly that interested in checking out. And you know, plenty of other people from the site were having a look at it, so not worried that I wasn't. Then maybe it would have made a good live stream, so I probably should have done that, but... Oh, just more, gimme, all they want is stuff off you.
Спасибо тебе огромное.
I've got a new cosmetic item, a slim jacket. Let the fashion parade continue. How it looks. Like that. Windbreaker. Slim jacket. Yeah, let's go with that.
Watch what you're doing.
Right, so what should we do next?
Captain, we're getting overrun. They're killing everyone. What the hell are you doing?
There was one down here that was... that one. That one.
Oh dear, sweetie. We just got some awful news here. Some very nice people are being held hostage by some of those rioters. I swear I don't know what's happened to values. I'll just send you the coordinates.
I'm begging you, please.
I'm not the danger.
SKC Diamond is annoyed that the first two DLCs are 30-day exclusives on the Xbox One. How do I feel about that? I should probably be more upset, but it's part of the course, I guess, these days, that those things tend to happen. It's always one way or another. There's one platform gets some game, another one gets another, and ultimately it just feels a bit crappy for people that buy the game, and kind of exciting. You know, you pick up the season pass only to find out that you're going to have to wait a month after for another platform to get it. Yeah, it doesn't change your enjoyment. You still get a chance to play it. You still get a chance to play at the same time as everyone else on the same platform. But I don't know. Just you feel like the battle to get gamers onto the platform sometimes leaves us half. And I know it's not a 50-50 split, but one half in the on the receiving end of the short end of the stick. I'd love to say it would end soon, but I don't think it will. Especially now there's less, you know, out and out exclusives.
Active echo beacon detected.
Let's have a look at this. Okay, so this is the reconstruction of things that happened.
Here! Make it last, okay? This food belongs to us now! Drop the goods!
Really nice
Get the
effect.
hell out of my sight! Pack this up. We're taking the garden next.
I love these bits of storytelling like that. It kind of feels interesting way of doing kind of, I guess, the audio diaries. I know there are things that are essentially audio diaries in other places, but that's a nice bit of storytelling. Greg Miller, did I say? It is. Occupation PlayStation expert, so not that Greg Miller. Again, I think it's an absolutely brilliant looking game. I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. Not quite as good as the E3 demos observed by other people, but I think that was never really likely to be the case. Oh, SKC Diamond's lonely in the chat. Come on, people, let's join the discussion. I appreciate you, SKC Diamond. That's down to the sewers.
Problem, do we?
Down to the subway, so the underground bits. I really should stop driving and looking at the chat and running into things. Hey guys, what we doing?
You're in. Go. We got your back. Move, move. Go, go, go. I'm thinking you should.
Get these looters on the run.
Your phone. Oh.
OMG. Did you see Aya's new video? Holy shit, it's so awesome. I can't believe her look. Did you hear she's dating the singer from that Swedish band? What? No way. He's on fleek. His hair is gorgeous. I love him so much. She's like the luckiest girl in the world. Get off the phone. You have to come see what's on the news. I gotta go, babe. Mom's getting jelly. Love you. Late. Okay. See you later. Call me.
It's that sort of conversation that makes me want the apocalypse to happen.
Things might have gone very different. Look who it is.
Thorn has asked in the chat how much he thinks changed from the beta. Not a whole lot, I think. I think that was more of a stress test. I think the bug fixes, which you can see up on the internet, it's been posted in numerous places, kind of the fixes they did. So that'll give you a full rundown of exactly what they changed. But there's nothing in that I saw that was
bringing New York to its knees.
Was fundamentally different to what was in the beta. There was like quality of life changes, so the audio diaries you pick up automatically play now rather than you have to go into a menu like you did in the beta to play them. But I think it's minor things like that, bug fixes and the like, so I don't think it's fundamentally changed a whole lot. SKC don't ask me, am I in Push Square Towers? Push Square Towers is wherever you want to be, but no, I am at home, live streaming this from the comfort of my living room. And since it's 1:45 in the morning UK time, I'm
Survival of the fittest, baby.
heavily under the influence of energy drinks. Now, I in no way can condone the rampant consumption of such drinks. It's just not good for you, so please don't follow my lead in that front. Try a grenade. SKC Diamond says he's at school. Shouldn't you be doing work or something, or trying to pick up girls? Isn't that what school's for? Being social or going to classes? So I think that's done. Some gloves. There's a crate here to open. So I notice the icon. Yes, there it is. Incendiary bullet. Not what I wanted. Got a nicer bag. Nicer gloves.
It's weird seeing the city.
Some knee pads, so nicely progressing. Well, SKC Diamond has done all of his work diligently, completed all the work he needs to do for his classes. He's obviously a top of the class sort of person, so he's all right to be on Push Square. If you have any familiarity with Push Square, you'll realise we haven't really done live streams before. It's something we started doing last week. So if it's something you'd like to see more of, let us know what you like about them, what you don't like.
Thank you
hopefully
so much.
You like me.
Terrifying. No, I need to get the hell out of here.
And like I say, if you let us know what you like, what you don't, we can try and do more of the one and less of the other.
I hear those nice people are coming back, all safe and sound. I'm gonna make them a nice tuna sandwich when they get back here.
So I picked up a blueprint. So we've got some unwatched intel. Little data. It's so busy, this. Oh, that was that horrible conversation between the.
Alright, the guns check out.
I did that one. The drone wanted to do. It's just a picture of some riots. And the echo found. Okay, so a way to track all the collectibles you found. And it wouldn't be an Ubisoft open world game without more collectibles. So thanks for the comments in the chat about the kind of that you like the live streams. Like I say, it's something we've been wanting to do for a while, but it's trying to get the logistics going on it. So we're definitely going to be doing more. It's just me for now. I mean, I did a stream of Smite last week, which you can also check out on the site or on the YouTube channel. Smite Night Round 1. So if you're interested in what's going on in that MOBA, that's recently come kind of in the beta on PlayStation 4, then check that out. Let's see what else we can do here. So, murder suspects.
Oh,
Let's
honey,
do this one.
there's a cold-blooded murderer out there. Some awful lady named Michelle Mason. I guess they want me to ask you to stop her,
I think it'll give you a good idea of what the game is, and if you're just joining us, the archived stream will be up shortly after this finishes, so if you missed the start, feel free to drop back in and see it from the beginning. And yeah, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, because I say we'll be way more live streams and videos, so Sammy's doing a lot more in terms of bits and pieces on news and reviews, so head over to the site and check it out.
There is no sense wasting bullets.
How's this screwed up world?
I definitely like the kind of the day-night cycle and the weather effects, because we've gone from blue skies to snow to fog, from day to night, and it's a nice progression of time. Very atmospheric. In fact, I think I can equip another skill, and I've not done it. No, I don't think I can. Can I? No, I can't. To unlock it level 5, so quite there yet. Oh, tantalisingly close though. Tantalisingly close. See by the XP bar in the top right corner. I know there's a hell of a lot of bars on the screen in this game. I'll get a bit closer. What grenades have I got? So I've got one frag grenade, so...
Yeah, nobody's gonna bust my balls no more. It's a grenade!
So we've got an elite. Oh, I hate these guys.
You won't last.
That's one lieutenant down. I keep forgetting to use my pulse ability. I really should remember to use that because it gives me a boost to critical hits and damage. Let's make sure I use it this time. Back to the M4. Oh. Disorientated, so that's what the grenades do. Here comes some more. A bit closer. Oh, don't do that.
We're almost there. Do what you need to do. It's all cool.
Well, this is a bit of a trickier encounter than the previous.
You're gonna be sorry, dude.
Disorientated.
I think he's dead.
Nice. Really dread the last of any random encounters. If they're random, I came across a battle between looters and the JTF, is it force? So there's things going on in the world that seem to kind of not just be triggered by yourself. Pulse, that might help me in this situation. Oh, they can absorb a bit of punishment. Got the last of their armour, I think it was. Oh. Got a critical hit then.
We got
There we
word
go.
you found everything you needed. Isn't that nice? I hope you didn't get any blood on your gear. It's the hardest stain to get out of the laundry.
I like Marion. She's got an unusual sense of humour for given the situation. Ah, so we've unlocked another skill. Some more crafting parts. Holster. That. Let's see if we can add some of those mods to. Let's get another ability for a start. It's got a second slot. So sticky bomb, ballistic shield. Since I have a propensity to wander out into the line of fire, the ballistic shield may be a good call for me. So add some mods to this. The Vector. That's one sexy looking gun, isn't it? SKC Diamond asked when the next podcast will be. There's one being recorded this week, so I'd expect to keep an eye out for it at the back end of this week at some point, once it's all edited together. Sam will be on talking about No Man's Sky. He had a chance to go to the preview event a while back to play 30 minutes of the game, so he'll share his impressions of what is turned out to be quite an anticipated title from people on the site. So. But given the page views of that people are giving to it, it seems to be something that people are very interested in. Oh, that's a nice looking gun. Let's put a suppressor on it. That's already on another gun. So it's not as good as what we've got, but if you're going to go out as society's falling apart, you need to go out in style. So what else did we pick up? So knee pads improve our health. It's very video gamey. Already got that equipped. That one reduces our health but upped our armour and skill power. Need to get my head around some of these other bits. Already, because they're not entirely clear what does what. Oh, nice. Who doesn't like a nice silenced weapon? And again, I know I keep banging on about this in this live stream, but I really like the weather and the lighting effects in this game. It looks really good. Give you a real sense of kind of passage of time. So here we are with a bit of a snowstorm. You can imagine kind of encounters can change quite a bit from instance to instance. Because I mean, I imagine this would be quite a bit difficult, more challenging if you couldn't see where people were without a pulse. Miss the restock, wasn't it?
Nothing to do but survive until it gets warmer.
Not quite sure what he was doing, just standing there. Okay, so we can examine it. It improves our skill power. Let's have a go with a shield, see what it looks like. That's quite nice. So you can just fly around or aim fire around. How do you get out the shield? Okay. Oh dear, this yes, probably should do something to help, I don't think I could, but Okay, how the hell do I get rid of the shield?
Oh my god, this is just awful. But we got a medical
Oh,
supply
God
drop
bless
that
you,
was sent
Marion.
out yesterday, and it's gone missing. Imagine, those sick people could use that. Can you be a dear and look for it?
How on earth do you turn the shield off? Oh, actually got a bit of a melee attack with it. How on earth? Okay, well, I've deployed it now, I don't know how to turn it off. Controls. Ah, discard, hold it. So, okay, I see. Oh, I managed to work that out finally.
Warning. Incoming hostiles.
Okay. It's quite nice to flee how free flowing it is that.
Warning. Supplies taking fire.
It kind of just triggers events as you walk into them. It feels much more organic than Destiny does, where you go and pick,
Incoming hostiles.
pick a commission from a map.
Warning. Supplies taking fire.
Oh, they're over here, are they? Come on, reload.
Warning. Incoming hostiles.
Where are they coming from then? This side. Okay, let's drop down here. The supplies up there. How do I get up there?
Warning. Supplies taking fire.
How do I get up there? Not very clear at all, that.
I must say we're all very impressed with how you got that medical supply drop secured. I'm gonna tell Benny all about you when I see him. He's gonna love it.
There's a nice chat going on, a conversation about the most anticipated game of the year, and I'm going to interject my own view on it, which I'm really looking forward to Persona 5.
Every minute we wait on attacking.
God, I hope that comes out over in the West this year. That's nice halfway up here. Just go to crafting parts, a counter.
The hell are you doing? You're hurting him!
Jesus H. Christ. I want to give a big fuck you to whoever sent me this place.
It's knee-deep in dead bodies.
Okay, so safe
which
house
means
of
it's
fast
flowing
travel
clean.
points. Let's go and check out a safe house. See what if anything happens on the way. And probably call it a day there. That was a lot easier way to get up the top there.